Hi guys, thanks for clicking on the video today. My name is Maria and I'm back with another video. So y'all, today I want to do something a little bit different. So I was watching a video by Patrick Starr and he was doing a 10-minute glam look using no liquid products, all powder products. And he said this was like a glam natural look, but he used like 13 different products. We're not gonna use 13 different products today, but we're gonna use a few products, all powder products, no liquid products, to create what I consider an everyday look, or you can say maybe an everyday glam look. Okay, so let's get started. All right, guys, so I have this half wig on. I just, I had it back in a ponytail, but I just put it down just because it was being a little tight. But anyway, so we're going to go ahead and get started because the purpose behind this look is for it to be a quick look, a quick everyday look, but when you want to look just a little bit more elevated. So I already have my skincare on. I have this moisturizer from e.l.f. This is their Super Hydrate moisturizer. It's in the purple bottle. I think I think it's been discontinued. But anyway, so with Patrick Starr, what he did with his look, like I said, he used all powder products. And that includes no concealer. I was so surprised, y'all. But I'm going to have to use a little bit of color corrector. And this is not a liquid product. So I don't think we're cheating. And the reason why when I saw his video, it was so interesting to me because honestly, back in the day when I wore makeup, I only wore powder foundation because I didn't like liquid foundation. And at that time, I didn't wear concealer. I didn't even know what concealer was. But then I didn't have dark circles under my eyes. I had an even skin tone. So using a powder foundation was perfect for me. And that's what I used. So I am going to go in with color corrector under the eyes just to make sure my dark circles are behaving. Okay. All right. So then next we're going to go in with a primer. I'm going to go in with my Dior Backstage primer. Now this is supposed to be a universal primer and it's supposed to grip onto your makeup to make it last longer. So that's why I wanted to use it. And it's new, so I'm trying to use it, in different scenarios. It feels really silky smooth going on. It says it's supposed to give a luminous look, but we're going to use it today for this look. Okay, so we have the primer on, and this primer does get a little bit tacky, a little bit sticky. So we're going to I like to let my primer sit just a little bit. I'm learning to do that a little bit more. So we're going to let this sit just a little bit, and then we'll come back with the foundation. Okay, guys, I did it again. I was doing a whole bunch of talking, thought I was filming, but I did not hit the button, the little red button. But anyway, so we're going to go in with our foundation. I'm going to be using my MAC Studio Fix powder foundation. I have the shade NW45 because we all wear NW45. But Patrick Starr in his video, and this is a recent video, so if you guys want to go back and watch that video to see how he really did this, you can go and check it out. It's the most recent video as of this filming. But he used his one size powder foundation, and he used a kind of a large kabuki brush to apply. I'm going to be using this powder brush, which is kind of fluffy, and I'm going to just start applying like this because we all know the MAC Studio Fix powder foundation is a full coverage foundation, but if you want just a light look, you can definitely go in with a large powder brush and get a light coverage. But if you want something a little bit more full coverage, then we'll have to use a different brush. But my biggest concern is this going to cover up my under eye? Is this going to cover up my dark circles without using concealer? So that is the goal for me today. That's why I wanted to try this out and just show you guys. So as you can see, no foundation, and that's just using the powder brush. But what I want to do, I like to apply powder foundation with a powder puff. So I have this e.l.f. powder puff, and I'm going to go in and use this, and I'm going to target my under eye area because I really do want to make sure that is covered. I'm going to even go up on my eyelid with this. Y'all, even with that fluffy powder brush, I got some good coverage. Good coverage. What do you guys think? Looking in the mirror, I think it covered pretty good to not have any concealer. So we're going to keep going. I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm going to use the powder puff everywhere. I mean the powder brush everywhere else. And then I'm going to go in with the powder puff to make sure that under eye is set. Well, not set, but covered. And y'all, one reason why I like powder foundations, to me, they're just quicker than liquid foundations. They kind of, less mess. Now, I know sometimes with powder foundations, we kind of feel like, for dry skin, it may not be the best option. But I have dry skin, and this matte powder foundation works perfectly on my skin. But if you feel like you're using a powder foundation and it's just a little bit drying, just go in with the layer of your setting spray. I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury. And this will bring just a little bit more hydration to your face. Now, I'm going to be honest, I feel like I still can see the color corrector just a little bit, but I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. I think we still can work with it. So in keeping with our powder, we're going to just put a little bit of eyeshadow on the eyes. I'm going in with my Patrick Star eyeshadow palette, Major Dimensions 3, and I'm just taking one of the warm shades and I'm just putting this all over the lid. This is going to be like a one and done type of look because we want to keep this as natural as possible. We're not doing a whole bunch of colors and anything like that. Y'all know when it comes to eyeshadows, I am a one and done person. All right, so one thing Patrick did to just brighten up the under eye a little bit, he took a lighter shade of his powder foundation. And y'all, I've been having this little sample here. This is a sample of MAC's powder foundation in the shade NC30. You see how bright that is. But I'm going to use just a little bit just to see if I can brighten up my under eye just a little bit. And I'm going to use this Real Techniques brush. And we're just going to do a little bit like that. And it's good that I'm using this because it's providing me a little bit more coverage when it comes to the, I still feel like I can see some of that redness from the color corrector, but this is providing some coverage. Okay, also one thing Patrick Starr did that I've always noticed this about when he applies his makeup. So you can leave your face like this. Put a little lash on if you want lashes. Put a little mascara on if you want to do mascara. Little lipstick, blush, and you can go. Y'all, I'm getting hot. But anyway, Patrick does not use bronzer. So he just kept his face like this. But I feel like my face is a little flat. So I'm going to put just a little bit of bronzer on because I just like bronzer. And I just don't feel like I can go out with my face like this. So I'm going to be using the Sephora Collection matte bronzer. I have the shade Tropical Bronze. And I really want to use this because I feel like, so this is the darkest shade they have. They have 5 shades in this new bronzer, 5 shades. Tropical Bronze is the darkest shade. And I'm using this e.l.f. bronzing brush. And I'm trying to figure out if this is too dark for me. So that's why I wanted to use it today. Because I am kind of obsessed with dark bronzers. I want the darkest shade. So that's Tropical Bronze. This is the Sephora bronzing brush, and I'm just going to use this just a little bit to see if this gives me more. So guys, what do you think about that bronzer? Is it too dark? I think it's just right. I think it's just right. All right, so for blush, we're going to be using a powder blush, of course. So I'm going to use the my one size fat ass blush. This is a really cool pink. And we're just going to go in with that. Y'all know I really like my Dior Backstage pink, but I just thought this would be a good time to bring out this pink, since it's, you know, more pigmented pink, and I think with this look it's going to look real good. So I think that looks really good. Okay guys, so I went in with a little bit of eyeliner, and I used a flesh tone eyeliner. This is my I use my Makeup Forever Fake Awake flesh tone, no, natural tone, nude tone eyeliner. And because I didn't want to use black, since this is a daytime look, I just wanted to keep it real light and fresh. And now I'm going in with my YSL Lash Clash mascara. And this is the shade Black. And y'all, this is a really good mascara. I have the mini. I use my Sephora points to get this, and it does what it needs to do for my eyelashes, since I don't wear lashes. And somebody left a comment on one of my old shorts that my makeup would look so much better if I wore lashes. And I somewhat agree, because I do feel like lashes do enhance. Wait a minute. I can't talk and do the bottom lashes at the same time. So wait. I don't know what I'm doing with those bottom lashes, but all right, so I have my lashes on. So, I mean, my mascara on. So like I was saying, somebody left a comment that on one of my older shorts that my makeup looks would look so much better if I used lashes. And I somewhat agree because I do believe when I look at other people when they apply lashes to their makeup and that lashes are a part of their makeup routines, I do think it looks really nice. It definitely elevates your makeup look, but I just can't wear lashes. I cannot glue. I don't know if it's anxiety thing or a phobia thing. I don't know, but I just cannot glue anything onto my eyes. I don't want to put lash glue. I don't want to put anything sticky on my eyes. I just can't handle it. And then too, I like my lashes. I feel like I have a decent length to my lashes. The only thing I need is a good mascara. And so far, the two best mascaras I've used is the MAC, what is it called? MAC Stack, the MAC Stack mascara, and then this YSL. I've used some other ones that are really good too, but those really let me play up my lashes, and I like a heavy lash look. So anyway, but yeah, so I just saw that comment and I was like, well, yeah, you're right, but I'm not wearing lashes. So that's the end of that. So anyway, y'all, I'm looking in the mirror, my mirror right here, and y'all, my makeup looks so good. Let me tell you something. You cannot go wrong with a good powder foundation. I'm telling you. And if you have ever used this MAC Studio Fix, it is old. It's an oldie. It's an OG product, been around for decades. You cannot go wrong. You cannot go wrong. My face looks so good. And if you've ever worn this, you know that as the day goes on, it starts to look better. It looks more cream. It almost looks like you have on a liquid foundation. So it starts out powdery, but as you go on through the day and the foundation mixes with your natural oils, it just looks so good. So anyway, guys, let's go ahead and just wrap up the video and yeah, get out of here. I am going to use one last powder product, and this is my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette, just because I like to use the highlighter in here just to go down the center of my face and give a little bit of shine to my cheeks. And y'all, I didn't even contour my nose today. I just realized that. And that's fine. We're not going to do that today. And y'all, for lipstick today, I am going to go in with a MAC lipstick. This is just one of my favorites. It used to be my signature shade. This is Heroin by MAC. I wasn't going to put it on. I was going to go with a nude lip, but I just can't. So we're going to use this lip liner. This is called Current from MAC. All right, guys, so we are back and we are done with our look. This is a quick 10-minute everyday glam look. I don't know. I hesitate to use the word glam because I'm not a glam person. I'm just an everyday girl. I work from home. I go out a little bit. I don't live a glamorous life. And my makeup is not really glam. I feel like my makeup is just for the everyday girl, the everyday person who just wants to look better. That's it. Who just wants to look better as they go out into the world. So that's what I'm doing today. Inspired by Patrick Starr with his 10-minute glam makeup look using all powder products. On our face today, we use the MAC Studio Fix Powder Foundation. No concealer, y'all. We don't have any liquid products on our face. None at all. And I used my Patrick Starr eyeshadow palette just to add a little something to the eyes. We use powdered blush with the one size cheek clappers. This is the shade Fat Ass. We also use a powder bronzer, which he did not use at all in his video, but we used the Sephora collections, their new matte bronzer. We used that, and we also used our Hourglass Ambient Lighting palette just to add a little bit of highlight to the face. Yeah, and y'all, I think it looks really good. I'm loving my heroine. I always love to bring this out. I just love this lipstick. But anyway, guys, let me know down below what you think about this look. Will you try it? It's just simple. Just simple. Clean, not a lot of liquid, not a lot of stuff, not a lot of blending. You don't have to do a whole lot. Easy as pie. So yeah, let me know down below what you think about this makeup look and any other comments that you may have. I want to apologize, y'all, because I know some people have left some comments on my other videos. I have been slow to respond, and that's one of the things I have, promised to myself, is that I am going to respond to comments. My channel is very, very small. I get a few comments. There's no reason why I can't respond back and interact with the people who take the time out to watch me. So I do appreciate that, and I apologize if I am slow responding to the comments. But trust me, I see you, and I'm going to do better. But anyway, that's it. Don't forget to like this video. Subscribe if you have not done so, especially if you are a woman over 40, over 50, and you are new to makeup, you're curious about makeup, you just don't know where to start. Use me as an example, okay? All right. And yeah, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.